my
snacks.
brown one. I thought it was black, but apparently it's brown.
Yeah, it's yours, love.
Awkward.
Don't use that fucked up.
Right, so we're going to do the shots and then do the zoom for
Stupid shopping front.
the welcome. Right.
Cheers.
Up your bum, no harm done. Jesus.
Oh, I got that vial. I love glass. It's good.
Oh, good evening. Welcome to On the Couch with. I'm Freddie, and today I'm joined by the fabulous John, also known as Miss Marsha Mallow.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Hello,
Should I call you Marsha?
Oh, call me John for now, and then slowly as I start to transform, then call me Marsha.
Fabulous. Right, before we get started, I would just like to say a happy belated birthday for yesterday.
Oh, look! She's even themed it with the pink, and oh, it's purple, but never mind.
Pink and purple.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you, darling. That's very sweet of you. Mwah. Mwah. Let's have a look at the card, see if there's any money in it. You know, do you know that happened to me the other day? My aunties gave me a card, and it said, oh, in this card, no, always in cards there is money in there. So
Not
glad
in
that
that
I'm
one.
that sort of person. Not in that one. Happy birthday, princess. Oh my god, and it is Rapunzel. That is cute.
Well, I didn't realise when I got it that it is actually for a child and you are to colour in your lanterns.
Mate, I've got loads of eyeshadows. Let's crack on.
Fabulous.
That's fun. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Oh yeah.
So is Drag Idol where Marsha Mallow was born from?
Definitely. I think through that time I had met so many people on the scene, you know, in London, who sort of guided me into saying, you know, avoid lip sync. Oh, do lip sync. Oh, avoid stand-up comedy. Oh, do comedy. And you know, like the wigs and the dresses, everything was sort of, they sort of guided me to what was right and what was wrong. But ultimately, from those humble beginnings came this bitch, really. You know, she's so outspoken, she's so vocal, she's so flirtatious. But really, the main thing that Marsha loves is to have a good time. And that is great.
There you go, sweetheart.
Oh, go on then. Cheers.
Damn snatch.
Hers up.
Oh, every time I forget how nasty that is. Oh.
I'll turn into her from The Exorcist. I messed up my makeup.
You've
Carry on, just act normal.
natural.
Whoops, too late.
So, John, Marsha, has drag affected your love life?
Oh, you want to go there?
I want to go there.
It's a great question. It's definitely affected my love life in the gay world. Definitely affected my love life in the gay world. Somehow, being a performer somehow makes you undesirable. Which
Is that because you're a female impersonator performer?
I believe so. I believe that I think, going on what we were saying about Drag Race and how much it's changed people's prejudices, one of the things that hasn't changed is gays' prejudices about drag queens, because you can be a very good looking man and a very good looking performer, because to me a drag queen is a performer first. If you aren't good at what you do, you're not funny, you don't sing, you don't lip sync, you can't be a drag queen. It's an extension. It's an extension. Exactly. You're a transvestite. You're a cross-dresser. It depends on what you want to do. So it's really interesting that people will date people from West End shows. For example, things like kinky boots.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Whereas a drag queen who works on the gay circuit, you know, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of drag queens that I know who are happily engaged and, you know, are very, very happy together. But for me, being in my 20s and for people to say to me, so what do you do? I say, I'm a cabaret artist.
Yeah.
And then instantly get blocked. Yeah. It's a bit like, you just missed out, love. Yeah. There's, you know, for me, it's not so much woe is me. It's more, you missed out, love. Because you know, how can you judge somebody on something that they do as a living?
Do you think it's a preconceived concept that they think because you perform as a woman, you want to be a woman?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what's strange. It's like, if you want to be, at the end of the day, if you're transgendered, you're transgendered. Nothing can ever change that. No. If you're a transvestite, you're a transvestite. But a drag queen, you know, if you're a drag queen who's a transsexual, then that can be done. If you're a woman who's a drag queen, that can be fine.
Yeah.
Drag is an art form, primarily. So it really surprised me that the gay world haven't caught on to that and not made that apparent, you know, and can still treat human beings. That's the thing. It's treating human beings in that way that makes me upset. Because we spend our entire lives being judged and bullied and looked upon like this scum, and fighting for your own cause and fighting for rights that we never had, and being treated like second-class citizens even though we pay our taxes. And then we get it from our own community in a place that we find our safe space.
Yes.
Now,
The mic went up my bum.
oh, nice. No, that stuff is strong. It is strong.
It's lethal.
I mean, because now actually I can't see what I'm doing from one eye to the next now.
Because your eyes are nearly done.
Yeah, it is. It takes a long time. I'm sorry, it takes a long time for you.
Babe, it took me
Beauty
3.5
takes
hours.
time. Beauty takes every angle. Beauty takes time. Beauty takes time.
Should we just have a pose?
I look like a lesbian pope. You look nice. Bless you, my child. Bless you, my child.
Right, so where were we going with this? Gay. Oh, this is getting really bad. Right, I'm so
Isn't
sorry.
it? You're supposed to be the fucking
I
professional.
know, right. So what I'm asking.
Thank the Lord I'm driving.
You're doing the
Right.
thing.
Oh wait. Can we have a clap?
Oh, fuck, mummy faced it.
Do you feel that I really can't remember. It's something about British Queens and lip syncing. What was I saying? Honestly, I'm so
Probably
sorry.
doesn't really matter.
Lip sync has always been in the drag circuit. I mean, before Drag Race, we had Titty Camp. Your straw.
Tip the chin.
You did a Cheryl Cole. Anyway, so before Drag Race, there was Titty Camp. That's the first person I can think of when you talk about lip sync, and she has a gimmick for everything. So she created the iconic Feed the Birds, where she comes out, gets pieces of bread and throws them at the audience, and they throw them back at her, and it's carnage. But it's been copied and done all over the drag circuit, all over by other acts, internationally. You know,
Gets done to the death.
yeah, because it's so clever. Then you go even further back, and the ones that I can think of are Regina Fong, Lily Savage, and David Dale. They were all lip sync acts, you know. So lip sync has always been there. Has it pioneered? No, not the way it has now, but it's always been there. But there's a bigger scene than just the Soho scene as well.
Yeah.
You know, you've got East London scene, you've got Camden, you've got Brixton, which hasn't got a huge gay scene, but has an incredible, I would call it a ballroom scene, where everybody sort of, they can do whatever they like.
Yeah.
You know, there's no holds barred. Whereas
No
in Soho, it's a bit more.
repercussions.
Whereas in Soho, it's a bit more. You know, what are we? You know, you need to look a certain way. You need to be a certain way, which is true. It's very true.
Just an excuse to put a frock on, love. Yeah, I think you drink like a fucking Southern feet. You need to have more fun.
All right.
I feel like your lips aren't loose enough. First time anyone ever said that to John.
How dare you?
That is such a fucking good silhouette on you.
Isn't it pretty?
Do you know what that reminds me of? Something very much that Detox would wear. Hello. I'll make you breakfast in the morning. Bribe him with a sausage sandwich. Oh, sweetheart. Have you had a good night?
You're the best.
You're
I'm
so
not
sweet,
needed,
I
love.
From now on. Just like a crackhead, look at him. I like a pregnant drag queen.
I'll tell you what, I'm so glad I got this to start the way I did.
Oh, look at her! That's what a drag queen's supposed to look like.
Wow. Are you sticking something down there?
The lace.
You look so fabulous. So here we are, Marsha.
Yes.
All done and dusted, all ready to go. So is this the look you go for? Or...
Yeah, well this is a recent look that I've been doing. It's sort of, all the colours sort of here and the elegance is down here. There's nothing elegant about me whatsoever, but I try my hardest. So, you know, the nice fishtail dress with the big jewels and the big hair. You know, it's just nice to have a bit of colour, you know, but also a nice bit of streamlined elegance.
Well, I think it's sassy.
Thank you
One
very
thing
much.
I've noticed about you, your hair tends to match your personality. Like you've got the pastel colours in there.
Oh yeah.
Is that done intentionally?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
next year I'm working on some new concepts. So one of the things I'm doing is like a female version of Bertie Bassett, which I can't wait to do.
Love it.
Another one I want to do is a Cadbury look, which is sort of like this purple fishtail dress with the milk sort of coming down the glass and the glass half full, sort of going into this big.
Two of them poured, isn't it?
Yeah, with the big white wig. You know, these sort of things are sort of what I want to develop my character with, because the first thing you think of when you hear Marsha Mallow is pink and white. But in this case, I wanted to develop my character further and use other candies, other chocolates, other sweets, and sort of go, where else can I take my character? And I don't want it to be literal, so I don't write Twix on the back of my, you know, the back of my corset. But it's just to sort of go, that reminds me of something.
Yeah.
You know. And if people get it or they don't, it's just nice to give people that little bit of trivia about my look.
Oh, I love that.
You know, if it's not obvious, it's subtle, and if it's not subtle, then it's obvious. So, yeah, but it's always there. It's not like I'm wearing brunette for the sake of wearing brunette or blonde for the sake of blonde.
There's
I'm
always
wearing
a
it.
reason
There's
behind
always
it.
a reason why, exactly. So if I did a blondie look, I'd obviously wear a blonde wig, you know, or if I was wearing a chocolate like a galaxy cookie crumble, I'd wear a brunette. So yeah, so it's nice. It's really good. Thank you very much for having me, by the way.
Marsha, thank you so much for coming. You've literally been a diamond.
I can't tell you how many shots I've done. I can't tell you how. I've slacked on the drinks actually tonight.
Nearly
But,
a full bottle of schnapps.
oh God, isn't it awful? But you know what? That's the glamorous life, innit? Some people drink schnapps, some people drink white-taste behind a bin. But that's what we're here for, to drink white-taste behind a bin.
Well, thank you so much. You've been so insightful.
Thank you.
I've been Freddie. This has been On the Couch, and we've had fun.
We have had a lot of fun. Night.
Night, darlings.